Dear friends, welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for your support and inspiring comments on my last videos. Actually, there are some topics in biology you may find a bit difficult to get it. I will try to explain these topics in my YouTube channel. You can also suggest some topics in comments if you are finding it difficult. As you know, I am doing biology educational videos on NEET and CSIR UGC NET exam topics. If you are interested, please subscribe and enable the bell icon to get my upcoming videos. Coming to today's topic, I am going to explain the third part of light reaction. First and second part I have explained the site of light reaction, photolysis of water, and I started electron transport. If you didn't watch it, please watch that video first. You can get the link from the description and also from comments. In this third part, I will continue with electron transport, and then I will explain the formation of NADPH and photon requirement or quantum requirement. Let's get started. We can come back to this PQH2. What is the fate of this PQH2? You know, this PQH2 being a mobile electron carrier, this will next move to the cytochrome. This PQH2, this will undergo oxidation. During this oxidation, PQH2 is oxidized to PQ plus 2H plus 2 electrons. You know, this is our PQH2. This oxidation of PQH2 occurs in the cytochrome. After oxidation, what happens to this PQH2? This will be oxidizing to PQ plus 2H plus 2 electron. Now we need this 2H plus and 2 electron. PQ will be transported back to a plastoquinone pool. After the oxidation of PQH2, 2H plus ions will be transported to thylakoid lumen. You know, this oxidation also increases the H plus ion concentration in the lumen. The remaining 2 electrons are accepted by another electron carrier called PC, you know, plastocyanin. Plastocyanin is represented by PC. Now the electron is in plastocyanin. Remember, this plastocyanin is also a mobile electron carrier. Carrying these 2 electrons, plastocyanin then moves to the luminal side of the PS1. You know, this is our PS1. This is the luminal side and this is the stromal side. So this is our plastocyanin. This plastocyanin is already having 2 electrons. Now we have to transfer this electron to the PS1. As you know, in the PS1, the reaction center is P700. P700 is the reaction center. You know, P700 is the reaction center of the PS1. But actually there is no need of these 2 electrons present in the plastocyanin. To receive this electron from the plastocyanin, this P700 accepts 2 photons. After accepting 2 photons, what happens? This will emit 2 electrons. This will be emitting 2 electrons. What happens after this emission of 2 electrons? This P700 becomes P702 plus. This will become P702 plus. Now there is a need for 2 electrons. Then this P702 plus accepts 2 electrons from the plastocyanin. After receiving these 2 electrons, again P702 plus becomes P700. Now we have to go with the fate of these 2 electrons. Remember, these 2 electrons are primarily accepted by another electron carrier that is called A0. Remember, A0 is another chlorophyll A. From the A0, electrons will be transferred to another electron carrier that is A1. A1 is also called phyllocyanone. Now 2 electrons are passed to A1. Then these electrons are passed through iron sulfur clusters. There are 3 iron sulfur clusters. First one is Fx, second one is Fa, then third will be Fb. Remember, these 3 are iron sulfur clusters. Finally, you can see the electrons in Fb. Electrons are there in the last iron sulfur center. Then what happens to this electron. This is the stromal side of PS1. In the stromal side of PS1, there is another electron carrier, that is ferredoxin. We can represent ferredoxin with FD. Finally, the electrons which are present in the iron sulfur center FB will be transferred to ferredoxin. This is a stromal side. At this stromal side, there is a number of NADP plus H plus. One of the ultimate products of light reaction is NADPH. Now we are going to see the formation of NADPH. This ferredoxin transfers these two electrons to NADP plus, and NADP plus and H plus along with these two electrons get reduced to NADPH. Formation of this NADPH is catalyzed by an enzyme. This enzyme is called FNR. FNR means ferredoxin NADP plus reductase. This is the first product of light reaction, that is NADPH. If you analyze the entire process of electron transport and formation of NADPH, can you say how many water molecules are used for the formation of one NADPH? You can see that only one water molecule has undergone oxidation and donated 2 electrons for the formation of NADPH. So if you observe the two extremes, the one extreme or one end will be water that will be donating the electron, and the another end of this electron transport chain will be NADPH. Remember, these electrons are not cycled back to this water molecule. This is not happening. That is why this process is also called non-cyclic photophosphorylation. I will explain what is the concept of photophosphorylation, but we are using the word non-cyclic because the electrons are not cycled back to water molecules. So we can say that one water molecule is used for the formation of one NADPH. And also, if you observe the entire process of electron transport, how many photons are used during the formation of one molecule of NADPH? You can say that 4 photons are used for the formation of one molecule of NADPH. These 2 photons are used in PS2 and 2 photons are used in PS1. We can also write 4 photons. 4 photons are required during the formation of one NADPH. And also during splitting of water molecule, half O2 is also released. So if we take one molecule of water, at last we are also getting half O2 here. Remember, this half O2 is very unstable. So to produce one molecule of O2, we need 2 H2O. If you are using 2 H2O, the entire process of electron transport will be repeated, and totally we will get 2 NADPH at last, because we have used 2 water molecules. If 2 water molecules are used, totally 8 photons will be required for the entire process of electron transport. This is also called quantum requirement. Quantum requirement is the number of photons required for the evolution of one O2 molecule. For the evolution of one O2 molecule, 8 photons are required. So quantum requirement is nothing but 8 photons, because 8 photons are required for the evolution of one O2 molecule. This is the first event of light reaction, that is the formation of NADPH and evolution of oxygen. And the next is synthesis of ATP. Formation of ATP we will discuss in the next part. Please watch the next part. You can get the link from the description and also from comments. If you like the video, please subscribe and enable the bell icon to get some other important topics on NEET and CSIR UGC NET exam.